Hi there, everybody, and thanks for checking in on our channel, Life with Jack and Nicole. Of course, I'm Jack. Nicole's actually on an appointment right now, and I'm waiting for her here in a parking lot. And I thought, you know what? I haven't done one of these messages in a long time. Dealing with kind of ties in with grief and such. And those of you who are new to the channel may or may not know I lost my first wife, Pam, about 5 years ago. She was called to heaven. And then about, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I met this beautiful young woman from Kenya. We were great friends, hiking buddies, all those things. And then, I don't know, earlier this year, that friendship turned to love quickly. And we became man and wife and could not be happier. Doesn't mean that I don't still miss Pam. She'll always be part of my heart. Those of you who've gone through loss know what I'm talking about, but I quickly learned that my heart still had plenty of room to love again, even when I thought it wasn't possible, and especially when I thought not to someone that I would have ever pictured being with. But wow, God is an awesome God, and it's worked out beautifully, and I'm again enjoying life. But I wanted to talk to you about two little points that came up to me recently about living in the past and living too much in the future. They can both cause some problems for you. Living in the past is one that I deal with from time to time. For years, I worked in television before I moved into the position that I have now doing talk radio shows. And I look back at some of the places we lived and friends we had, and I start thinking about that going, wow, those are some great times. I miss those people. I miss those places. And even most recently, with our move to the southeastern part of the United States, I'll look back to Phoenix, where Nicole and I met, all the fabulous hiking trails and activities that we had, and I'll start thinking about those things, and I'll start missing it, and all those different activities. And before you know it, you can start to kind of make yourself feel a little bit sad and longing for the past again. And then I kind of have to, pop myself upside the head and go, that's not doing you any good. It's fine to have memories, but you can't live in the past, if you know what I'm saying. So then you start thinking about the future. Well, what are we going to do? Are we going to buy a house here? Are we going to take a job there? Are we going to live here? Are we going to live there? What about kids, grandkids? How's all that going to turn out? And before long, you get yourself all worked up about all these things in the future and make all these plans, and then something, there's a bump in the road. Can't do that. Got to have a course correction. Well, it's a course correction to something you haven't even done yet. And we all enjoy that. I mean, I've always heard the term dream big. And I do like to dream big, but I find that in my case, maybe not yours, I got to be careful about living too much in the future and then living too much in the past. And I need to be just living in the present, taking care of business right now, taking it one day at a time. You do that, it seems like oftentimes the rest of that stuff will take care of itself. And mind you, we have had some amazing things happen for us in our move to this part of the world. Things that someday we'll talk to you about. And I will say that's one of the things too, I think, that Nicole brings to the table for me so much is she tries to not ever really dwell on the past at all. She's great about that. And she doesn't worry a lot about the future. I'll bring up things that, to me, I just think they're the most important thing in the world, and we need to be worried about this. We need to be tackling this. And then she'll just always remind me, you can't change the future. It hasn't even happened. And you can't change the past because it's already happened. The only thing you can do, the only control you may have a little bit of control with, if you want to call it that, is the present. So just take care of business where you are. That's basically the simple message that I have for you guys and girls. And those of you that are on that grief journey, I get you. It's hard. It's really hard. Some of you probably watch some of my more recent videos now, and there's even a little jealousy factor that comes in. Or, how could he love someone else? I could never love anyone else. I'm going to tell you, I was right there with you. I really was. I was one of those people. But I have found that love and life is possible after loss. I'm not going to say it happens for everybody. I got lucky. I hit it out of the park for a second time, and life is going well. I hope it goes well for you too. Hey, don't forget too, on Amazon, I've got my book that is out there. Nicole helped get it published. She did a great job. It's called Year One of Grief. I always want to tell you, yes, it's about my first year of grief, the ups, the downs, but it also has some good stuff in there about how to better equip yourself to actually make the holidays and special dates special and not dread them. That's part of that book. But also there's stories in there that I think you can relate to, that you'll go and read and go, gee, I guess I wasn't crazy for thinking that way, because you weren't. Trust me, been there, done that. I've got the urn with the ashes inside to prove it. And you know what I'm talking about there. Otherwise, that's about it. Short, simple message. Still waiting on Nicole. She's been in there a while. But you know, I've come to expect that. She has such a charming, engaging personality. People love to talk to her, and she loves to talk to people. And she'd be here right now, but she wasn't in there. So keep watching, keep subscribing, thumbs up, share. You know all the good stuff to do. Thanks, y'all. Yeah, I'm saying y'all. We're in the South. See you later. Bye.